and girls. Welcome to today's phonics lesson. This is lesson 88, hearing middle sounds. These are the state standards for today's lesson. And here's a sentence for us to read together. Read this sentence with me. I have to do my, let's work on this word together. It has TH in it, and this is a recent skill that we learned, that TH makes the sound th. So let's sound out this word. What do you think the word is? That's right, math. Let's read this sentence again. I have to do my math. Good reading. Here's another sentence for us to read together. Do you remember this sight word? We, you're right. We have here's another skill we just learned, that SH makes the sound sh. So let's sound out this word together. Sh. What's the word? Dish. For the dog. Let's read this sentence again. We have a dish for the dog. Now we're going to review some more words that have TH and SH in them. I'm going to sound this one out with you. What's the word? Path. What's the word? Math. What's the word? Shot. What's the word? Wish. You try this one. Do you remember the TH sound? That short I sound? And the N sound? Put it together. The word is thin. Good reading. Why don't you try this one? The sound for D, the sound for I, the sound for SH, sh. Put it together. Dish. Your turn again. The sound for D, duh. The sound for A, the sound for SH, sh, duh, sh. What's the word? Dash. Today's rules. You can hear and say the sound in the middle of a word. Some words sound the same in the middle. You can match words that sound the same in the middle. So we're going to listen carefully today to the sounds in the middle of words. Listen to this word, cat. What sound do you hear in the middle of cat? You're right, ah. You hear ah like in the beginning of the word apple. That's the short sound for A. What sound do you hear in the middle of map? Map. You're right, ah again. You hear ah like apple, the short sound for A in the middle of the word map. Sometimes the letter A will make its long sound. The long sound of A sounds like A, like in the word ape. Vowels say their name when they make their long sound. What sound do you hear in the middle of cane? Cane. You're right, you hear A like an ape. for the long sound of A in the word cane. What sound do you hear in the middle of bake? Bake. You're right, you hear A. A says its name in the word bake. That's the long sound for A. What sound do you hear in the middle of sat? Sat. You're right, ah. That's the short sound for A. Ah and sat. What sound do you hear in the middle of crab? Crab. You're right, ah, like in the word cat. Crab. You hear the ah, the short sound for A. What sound do you hear in the middle of the word cake? Cake. That's right, A. A says its name, the long sound for A. Ache. What sound do you hear in the middle of the word snake? Snake. You're right, A. A says its name, snake. You hear the A sound. What sound do you hear in the word wrap? Wrap. You're right, ah, the short sound for A in the word wrap. What sound do you hear in the middle of the word cape? Cape. A. A says its name. You hear the long A sound in cape. Let's sort some pictures. If you hear the short sound for A, the ah sound, the picture is going to go with the picture of the cat. If you hear the long sound for A, the picture is going to go with the long sound for A, like in the word cane. So this is a bag. Let's listen again for the middle sound in bag. Does it sound like ah or A? Bag. You're right, it says ah. Cat and bag both have the same middle sound, ah. Now let's sort this picture. This is a picture of a mat. Mat. Do you hear ah or A? Mat. You're right. You hear ah. Mat and cat. It has the short sound for A. How about the word made? Made. Do you hear ah or A in made? Good sorting. You hear the long sound A. Cane, made. How about lake? Lake. Do you hear ah or A? Lake. Good sorting. Cane and lake both have the A sound. The long sound for A. All of these words have the short A sound in the middle. The ah sound. Cat, crab, tap, hat, map, rat. Did you hear the ah sound? Good listening. All of these words have the long A sound in the middle, like cane, made, bake, lake, cape, snake, cake. Let's read some sentences. We go to the lake. We have a map in the van. The map helps us get to the lake. Good reading. Can you think of any other words that have short or long A in them? Good thinking. Now for our poem. Today's poem is kind of funny. The name of it is Hiccup, Hiccup. I see this bear has the hiccups. I don't like it when I get the hiccups. Do you? I think this poem is going to be written like the person that wrote the poem doesn't like the hiccups either. All right, let's listen. Hiccup, hiccup. Hiccup, hiccup, go away. Come again another day. Hiccup, hiccup, when I bake, I will give you a butter cake. Well, now I know why we have a picture of a cake. The person who wrote the poem wants the hiccups to go away, and he said, I'll give you a cake if you'll help my hiccups to go away, or hiccups if you'll go away. I don't know if the hiccups will take that deal. I don't think so, but it's still funny to think about. There were some long A words in our poem. Why don't you listen one more time as I read the poem, and we'll find the long A words. Hiccup, hiccup. Hiccup, hiccup, go away. Come again another day. Hiccup, hiccup, when I bake, I will give you a butter cake. Do you see some long A words? Did you hear some? Day, away, bake, and cake. They all have the long A sound. Boys and girls, thank you for joining us in today's phonics lesson. Have a great rest of the day, and we'll see you next time.